Good morning to all of you. Myself, Dr. Lakshman Gadekar, working as Assistant Professor in Chemistry, Vasant Dada Patil College, Patoda. I am here to discuss about the noble gases. Here we see that the periodic table it is divided into four blocks: S block, P block, D block, and F block. Also, the periodic table divided into groups and periods. The horizontal lines are called as periods. There are 7 periods in this periodic table, and the vertical column are called as groups. There are 18 groups in the periodic table. The last group or 18th group element are called as noble gases, also called the zero group element. In this slide, we clearly see that which element is present in the 18th group or which element called the noble gases. From this group, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon are the 6 elements which we called them as the noble gases, because if we see the electronic configuration of each element, then we notice that the outermost orbital of this element contain s and p orbital, and that are completely fulfilled. All these elements are very stable and inert. All are the gases, so called as noble gases. Now we will see the electronic configuration of each element. First, helium, the electronic configuration is 1s2. Second, the neon, electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Third, the argon, electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. Next, the krypton, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, 4p6. Next, the xenon, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, 4p6, 5s2, 4d10, 5p6. And next, the radon, electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, 4p6, 5s2, 4d10, 5p6, 6s2, 4f14, 5d10 and 6p6. If we see the outermost orbital, that is the s and p orbital, and in all this electronic configuration we see that the s and p orbital are completely fulfilled. S orbital contains the 2 electrons and p orbital contains the 6 electrons. These are completely fulfilled, so the noble gases are inert and inactive. Now we will see the noble gases properties and use of that noble gases. The group 18 elements are called as noble gases. This is because they rarely combine with other element and are found only in as uncombined elements in nature. Their reactivity is very low. The helium is less dense than air, so it's great for all kinds of balloons. Helium balloons lifts instruments also into the upper atmosphere to measure atmospheric conditions. Next, even though hydrogen is lighter than helium, helium is preferred for this purpose because helium will not burn. So that's why helium is used in the balloon. If we use the hydrogen in the balloon, then if that hydrogen exposure to the air, then it gets fired. The neon lights you see in the advertisement sign can contain any of the noble gases, not just the neon. Electricity is passed through the glass tubes that makes up the sign. The electricity causes the gas to glow. Each noble gas produces a unique color. Helium glows yellow, neon glows red-orange, and argon produces a bluish-violet color. Argon, the most abundant of the noble gases on Earth, was first found in 1894. Krypton is used with nitrogen in ordinary light bulbs because these gases keep the glowing filament from burning out. Krypton lights are used to illuminate landing strips at airports, and xenon is used in strobe light and was once used in photographic flash cubes. At the bottom of the group is radon, a radioactive gas produced naturally as uranium decays in rocks and soils. If radon seeps into a home, the gas can be harmful because it continues to emit radiation. When people breathe the gas over a period of time, it can cause lung cancer. We will see some facts. All the noble gases have a full outer shell, so they are very inert. They all have low melting point and low boiling point. They exist as single atoms rather than the diatomic molecule. Helium is lighter than the air and is used in balloons and airships as well as for talking in a silly voice. Argon is used